Welcome to another edition of Kitchen Time with Chef Paul
and Chef Melissa.
Today we are going to talk a lot about our favorite things for Valentine's Day. Love's in the air. And we have all of these super cool, romantic, nice, fun gifts. And if you're that one that says, you know, that kind of stuff's for the birds, you can always gift yourself. I mean, love yourself first, right?
And a lot of people do, you know, they're always like, is it okay to give a kitchen gift for like a romantic holiday like Valentine's? And I'm like, absolutely. Even more so if you were to also include the act of preparing and serving your loved one. So one of my favorite things with any cold weather holiday or day is fondue, and whether it's for two people or your whole family, a nice Valentine's Day dinner, there's just nothing says love to me like a big old bowl of melty cheese or melted chocolate. So what I'll usually do is just, you know, I like to do a base of wine or hard cider and then melt all of the yummy Swiss and Alpine cheeses into it. Or for chocolate, I'll put a little platter aside with some little shortbread cookies or cubed up pound cake, marshmallows, fruits.
That
and
is
then
my
it's
love language.
very interactive and you get a lot of conversation going. And so not only are you giving the vessel, but you're giving the experience.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So we have, like I said, a few different options here in either cast iron or a beautiful French ceramic one. We even sell these really small fondue for two electric fondues or tea light fondues. So they come in all shapes and sizes.
I was looking and I found these super cool. If you were doing Valentine's Day, maybe, you know, as a group or a Galentine's Day, and you want to take some wine, these are the coolest things. Like I found this today and they're so easy to use. So first of all, they have all this bubble wrap, so it's going to keep your bottle safe and protected, because that is a shame if something happens to a bottle of wine, right? I mean, we can't have that. Unacceptable. So, you know, you just take your bottle of wine, in it goes, and then you've just got your nice little carry-on. Protected, easy to see, super cool to use, easy to use, makes traveling with wine a little easier, and for the price, y'all.
Yeah, and I believe you can seal that up and throw it in a suitcase and take your loved one down to St. Lucia or wherever and just really do Valentine's Day upright.
We're gonna pack all this up and we're hitting the plane in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
There's also others if you like this type. This one has a little bit of insulation to it, but all kinds of options where you can just take your wine, champagne, sparkling cider on the go.
It's a little nicer than the brown paper bag.
I think so.
And speaking of another kind of hydration, we have Chef Melissa's favorite color is pink, you might have guessed based on her chef coat. And Yeti has, of course, an awesome line of colors, including pink. So whether you choose it for wine or maybe for hydration,
you have to rehydrate while you're dehydrating. So Yeti will definitely help you do that. And if you're not a wine person or champagne person, there's always margaritas. So how festive is that?
It's very festive. I brought these in from Novica, and they're basically handmade in Mexico. And we have a few different styles, but it's just beautiful, kind of recycled glass. It has that bubble in there, and it looks beautiful with sangria in it, or of course margaritas.
I love sangria.
I even could like picture like some really beautiful ceviche or something in there with some plantain chips
or shrimp cocktail even.
Yeah,
that would be beautiful. Or a dessert. If you put some pound cake in there and had a little bit of Sauvignon over the top, that would be beautiful.
Yeah.
So all kind of fun things you could do with that.
Yeah, and speaking of more handmade things, you know, not everyone just wants a plain old white platter for Valentine's Day. We brought in this line of Italian hand-painted serveware. We have pitchers, different platters, and some other beautiful dinnerware to go with it. But this is a very giftable item that would really wow someone as they unwrap it.
The floral pattern on that is beautiful, and that's another, you know, flowers for Valentine's. Flowers for Valentine's doesn't have to be actual flowers. It can be floral in patterns.
Flowers would look beautiful in
Flowers
this.
look beautiful in that.
Yeah.
We could float an edible flower in our margarita. All kinds of great ideas here. We carry this really gorgeous line for charcuterie boards, salads, anything you need, like an extra level of flavor, an extra nice topping, drizzle, the olive oils, and there's two different things. And this beautiful Modena balsamic. Guys, these are fabulous. It's not like your everyday run-of-the-mill. Oh, can you tell us a little bit about these guys?
Yeah, so the Piro is just a family-produced olive oil. Definitely use some of the highest quality olives out there, very high polyphenol counts. They harvest the olives early and do everything to maintain the integrity of the nutrients and the flavor of the oil. So for finishing and for drizzling on some bread with charcuterie,
Absolutely.
you can't get better than Piro. And then a similar kind of very small batch producer, Bonini of Modena. And this is a 12-year balsamic, and it's
It's
just
making my mouth water. I've tasted this, y'all. This is something you have got to try.
yeah. And I mean, strawberries and champagne, strawberries and a really nice aged balsamic,
Fabulous.
chocolate gelato with balsamic on
Fabulous.
it. So again, yes, something for Valentine's Day. If someone were to love me enough to gift me something, listen out. Give me a really high-end balsamic or olive oil any day because it's gonna get used.
Absolutely. I mean, this is like definitely love language material up here.
Mhm.
And then talking about the chocolate over cakes and things.
Ooh, yeah.
If you want to really, ooh, I just got chills holding these up. If you want to really impress somebody, bake them a cake.
Yeah, and so again, like you're maybe gonna gift in the mold, but you're also gonna present them with something that you spent time and energy into making with love. And
USA has this really beautiful ornate heart pan. If you're not, if you are that cheesy person like I am, you would love this. If you're not, be really decadent. This Nordic ware is a fantastic shape. It's fun. So they get a pan. They get a cake. They get chocolate. They
Yeah.
get yeah.
what don't they get?
What don't they get?
I love this size also, like if you are doing a romantic dinner for two, serving something like a little mini bunt like this is great because, you know, you don't have to have the big 12 cup bunt cake for two people.
Yeah,
This
so
looks
you don't-
really festive on a nice little platter.
So you don't have like bunt cake for till St. Patrick's Day, you know, but you're right, these are perfect size for that. Not a lot of leftovers, something fun. So, but all these guys are just, this is just seriously, this is my love language
Yeah.
material. I know a lot of this is your love language material. And we believe that this is definitely gonna be some of y'all's love language material here.
Yep,
But
and
here's some great ideas.
And it wouldn't be a kitchen time episode if we didn't mention our cooking classes. A lot of our Valentine's Day classes have filled up already, but I believe there's still some room in our chocolate desserts class on February the 8th.
The boards.
As of right now, we have a make and take boards class on a Tuesday morning, I believe,
so.
the week of Valentine's Day.
And God, that class is really cool because you actually make it, you get to enjoy the one that I demo, and then you get to take yours home with you.
Yeah.
So I think this should keep everybody with some ideas, something new and fresh for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
So come on down to Cook's Warehouse. We have all of these things and we have a lot more. Definitely something for everybody. We give you every excuse to cook.
Yep.
Happy Valentine's Day from
Happy
Chef Paul.
And Chef Melissa.